Hello, everybody. Hi, how are you guys tonight? Hello, Nana Laura. Hello, my sweet, sweet Auntie M. Hello, C-Rex. I love you. Okay, I will wait for you. I will give you your wave when you come back. Hello, Colette McCoy. Look at that pretty girl back there. She's popping her head right up. Look at that. Oh my gosh. She's so cute. Hello, Michelle Moreland. How you doing, sweetie? Hi, Sean. Great to have you, sweetie. Shane. Welcome to the party, my friend. I'm so happy you're here. Salty Buddha. Hi, sweetie. I'm so happy to see you. Yep. I think the whole reason Puppy Dog was hanging out back there was because Kitty Cat was right here. Kitty Cat likes to smack Puppy Dog whenever he gets the chance. Hello, Lisette Panette. How you doing, sweetheart? Hi, Morty. Good to see you. Nope, it's just starting. Hi. Yeah, see? Billy took off and Ava took Billy's spot. I'm sure Ava would be up on this desk if she could get up there. Yeah, and I think I have problems when the cats walk on my keyboard. You guys are so great. I know, it's your girl. Hi. You looking at me with them love eyes. So, I think we found an undercover in Judge Van's court. Yep. I missed him. So I went back and I got a few dockets from May because that was the last time I caught him streaming. Since then, it's been Judge Brantley. So yeah. I don't know. It's play aggression. I don't want to say bully. He's trying to play with Ava in his way, and it's not Ava's way. So yeah, it's all out of love, but unfortunately, Billy doesn't know how to love very well. Ow! Ooh, you've got some claws. I still haven't gotten hers trimmed. I got the cats done. I had to have help. My daughter and her boyfriend had to literally pin the cats to the desk. Oh boy. Oh. Sorry guys, can't stream tonight. I gotta hold Ava. Baby and cartouche. Here, I did that. The chat moved before I could put your quote up from Aristotle. Sorry. Oh, Jody Gardner, sweetie. I'm so sorry you're not feeling well. I really hope you get better, honey. Just rest. Lots and lots of rest and fluids and hugs from Ava. Hugs from Ava seem to fix everything. Fana 7, sweetie, I love you. And I need you to email me at nightshiftwithapril@gmail.com, please. I have to talk to you about something. Oh, I know. You would take it. You would take it. You're like, Court, who needs Court? We got Ava. Ava's all the fun we need. I know. If only she had an AKC lab to keep her company. Here, baby girl. Let's see which one. This one's the cinnamon one. She's so spoiled. She's so stinking spoiled. Look at this. Look at her. Spider-Man. Hi, sweetie. Yes, oh gosh, her and her treats. She is spoiled. And she's got this giant bag of bones, marrow bones, that probably the biggest Ava fan club member in the world sends her. Oh, I know. But I can't give them to her when I'm streaming because she grinds the bone on her teeth, and it's this literal like bone on bone, nail on chalkboard sound. And yeah, it doesn't sound great over the mic. YouTube YouTube wouldn't like it. Oh, is Yvonne McLaren back yet? She said she'd be right back. Told her I'd wait for her. But I think... Oh, yay! That's good news all. That is great news. The merch site is down at the moment. We have to change providers. So just letting y'all know, we are working on it, but we have to basically remake every item again to switch to the new vendor. So yeah, that's fun times. Fun times. You're crazy. You're crazy. That's why you fit in here so well. Yeah, Salty Buddha. I thought my laugh was the best sound ever. That's what you told me. Michelle Moreland, you are just the absolute sweetest. Thank you for being you. And thank you for always lifting the spirits of anyone who needs it. You're the best. See what I tell ya. Perfect combo. Mel, hi, love. Great to see you. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. When I was outside earlier today, a dragonfly, a golden dragonfly, landed on my hand. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that it was a dragonfly. So when I felt something land on my hand, of course I assumed to be, and I pulled my hand away and scared it. But it just hopped up to the electrical line right above my head, like a couple feet, and stood there and watched me. And I got to see the most gorgeous golden colors as the sun hit it. It was so beautiful. And if I wasn't such a spaz, I could have held it on my hand and maybe even gotten a picture of it. Oh, every time I see a dragonfly, I think it's got to be my mom visiting me. Yeah, I gotta be me because I'm no good at being anybody else. Yep, that's what I believe. All right, guys, let's have some fun. Let's check this undercover out, right? I don't think I put the intro on it, so I'm going to have to do that separate. Excuse me. I can't start yet. I'm sorry. First, I have to do this. Okay. I'm pretty sure I know exactly what this is. And you guys helped me get it. It is so very necessary. But I have to show you all of the super chats and the super chats through the link tree and buy me a coffee. All of that stuff goes to great use for the channel. It pays for the subscriptions to keep the editing stuff going and the StreamYard that I need in order to stream and everything else. And it's exactly what I thought it was. Yeah. I was able to get an external hard drive. Both of mine are full, and both of my computers are full. I had no room to do anything. And a little birdie named People in Court told me that this one is the best. So I ordered it. Thank you to everyone who helped me get here. I'm so grateful. This gives me approximately 7 to 8 months of storage for the channel. It'll help me be able to run the FTC cases because that's how I'm able to do those, because you got to store cases for a long time in between all the dockets. So I am so, so grateful for all of you, all of your love, all of your support, and all of the blessings you have given me. Thank you.
Next. Why you gotta yell?
Yep. Because apparently they didn't hear me when I wasn't yelling. State your name, ma'am.
Tanaya.
Ms. Tony, you're for the court charged with possession of fentanyl, tampering or altering evidence, and making false report or giving false information to a law enforcement officer. Do you understand those charges?
I guess.
Well, it's a yes or no.
Law enforcement was the part that was confusing me, sir.
How's that?
Because he was high and just kind of a joke. Sorry. I didn't think he should be working for law. It's kind of scary. But yeah, besides that, how much paperwork do we need to put on this? That's all. I mean, I'm trying to clean up the law, not make it worse. Yeah,
All right.
you know, there's 180 pages on it so far. I mean, I don't know, whatever. Sorry.
Based on the application, if finds you do qualify, I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender representative, so you have an attorney now.
I don't know if I want one. If I had one, it would be Frank Sullivan, but he's the only one I've seen worthy of his job.
But he's a prosecutor, and he's going to be on the other side of you this time.
Okay, well, that'd be great. And then we can work with that.
Deputy, come
But
on.
why do I want an attorney? I want to defend myself. I mean, I don't know.
You need somebody to tell you to stop talking.
There he is.
Okay.
Legend.
Yes, sir, that's what I needed.
All right, deputy, criminal history.
She's actually just got out on a disorderly, and she's also on bond on some felonies out of 23.
Case numbers.
23, 1251 CF.
How many people? I would like to be called not intake no more, because it's irritating. Inmates call me that. It'd help with this time.
The fentanyl bond is 10,000. The tampering is 5,000. False report is 5,000. Court date's going to be June 17th at 9 o'clock with random UAs. And I'm revoking release in 23/12/51. Good luck, ma'am.
Step to your right to the T.
Yeah, I don't think the officer was the one that was high. I really don't, you know. But I can tell why she may have interpreted it that way.
Next.
He also gave me concussion, and I have that paperwork too. I mean, from the hospital.
So you're over it now.
I was over it when he broke him.
I know,
was
you're over it now.
When he gave me the concussion,
I know, I
and
just
he
need to-
moved out.
Just tell me. I'm over it now. Have a seat. I got it.
And he's
No, you're good.
calling people, like mutual friends, talking about it's
Okay.
cool. I'm gonna be bonded right back out. I'm gonna be right back out.
Actually, no. But that's okay. That's good. We can hope in one hand and shit in the other and see which helps. I got an idea. Which helps. All right, I'm not on the record for that? Ah,
I like you better off the record.
that's very disappointing.
You are being live streamed, Judge.
See, that's what I'm here for. Sharing it with everybody else.
State your name, sir.
Ricky D. Richardson.
Mr. Rich, for the court on an out-of-county warrant out of Walton County. You understand that, sir?
Orange juice that can be found anywhere. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more mashed videos.
Waylon, you need to do it yourself.
Florida's Natural gets their oranges. No matter if it's summer or winter, their orange juice has the exact same unforgettable flavor.
Waylon.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you
Yes, sir.
bleeding over orange juice
Was it?
commercial?
well, I had it on silent.
All right, we good.
TV.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. It's funnier than anything. It's not. All right, Mr. Richardson. Walton
Yes, sir.
County has requested the honor of your presence. They support you headed out only. To honor that request, we'll have you returnable to a first appearance judge here in Bay County if you have not been transported on or before June 4th.
Step to your right to the T.
Miss Fanbro can walk you back over there, brother. She loves
Step
it.
on the
I have
T.
a question if possible.
What's your question?
I pled yesterday in court to all three accounts that I was accused of. First one being Fort Walton and the other two in Panama City, and I pled to all three of those yesterday. So am I being tried for the same?
I don't know. Your Walton County warrant, if you took care of your Walton County charges here, then they will notify us that you've taken care of that and you'll be released to whatever you pled to. No? Bay County warrants? Bay County charges, I mean? You took care of Bay County charges. You still got Walton County charges.
Okay. Step over to the T. When that light goes off and comes back on.
All right, Giordani, raise your right hand for me. You solemnly swear or affirm you will truthfully and accurately interpret the conversation court in the defense today?
I do.
No, where did he go? Where'd the little guy go? Didn't he have the little guy?
He did, but he's yellow, so we had to switch it back up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they can't mix yellow and stripes because there's a danger in that.
They can switch me. I mean, I see him, he's gone. I see him.
I
he's
need you to
gone.
pay better attention then.
Miss Fambro, this can take a day. I got nothing else on my docket today. This can take all day long.
Would you really do that? Oh, okay. Just check.
I just want you to know that I could. Okay, all right.
Hey, I gave you a funny.
Ask him to say his name for me.
Dígale su nombre al juez.
Minor Ovidio, Uncle
Mr. Minor is full court charged of operating a motor vehicle without a license.
Señor Menor está frente al juez acusado de operar un vehículo motorizado sin licencia.
I understand he's been given copies of paperwork and advised of his rights.
Entiendo que se le dio copia del papeleo y se le notificaron sus derechos.
Based on his application, I found that he does qualify. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent him.
De acuerdo con su solicitud, determino que califica y le asigno al abogado de oficio para que lo represente.
Deputy criminal history.
He has one other no valid, no other tracking.
Bond is 1,500. Court date is tomorrow, May 15th at 8:30.
La fianza son 1,500. Su próxima audiencia mañana 15 de mayo a las 8:30.
En la mañana.
In the morning?
Sí.
Next. Fluent. Giordani.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I excuse?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State your name, sir.
Mr. Muhammad, you fully court charged of obstructing or false information to a law enforcement officer regarding a missing person or in interference with custody. You understand those charges?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paper and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Who's representing?
I am. Judge, is he
All
also
right,
charged? Is he charged with 2 charges?
Yes, so they added an interference with custody charge.
Okay, all I had was a misdemeanor, so they must have just done that.
Yeah.
Yes.
9 minutes. But rather than bring it back, went ahead and did it today.
Thank goodness. Yeah. Judge, a couple of things. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, Judge, Mr. Mohammed came to Panama City in approximately 1991 when he was in kindergarten. He matriculated through the local schools. He's been here ever since. He has a landscaping business. He may have a little bit of a criminal past, which Ms. Fambro can tell us about, but I've represented him before and he's always honored his obligations, appeared when he was told to appear. And as far as when I've dealt with him, he's never failed to appear when he was supposed to be in court.
Okay. Deputy criminal history.
His history is under Christopher Beeman, 20. There was an ag assault with a deadly weapon and an old battery back in 2002. That's all he shows, no FTAs.
Your Honor, the state will actually be recommending a high bond given the fact that he's charged with 2 cases today.
Judge, let me remind you that one of them's a misdemeanor and one's a 3rd-degree felony. And I can also tell you, we were fully aware of this investigation and have been for a long time. And during that period of time, he's made no attempt to flee this jurisdiction. Instead, he stayed in contact with me regularly.
All right. On the false statement to investigator, for lack of a better term, bond's 2,500. On the interference with custody, bond is 10,000. no contact with the alleged victim. Court date's going to be, well, right now they've got it broken out, Mr. Graham. They got May 15th for the misdemeanor and June 13th at 9 o'clock. I'm sorry. Yeah. June 13th at 9 o'clock for the felony, but I would imagine they're probably going to track together if I had to look in.
I suspect so too, Your Honor.
Set
Thank
to
you,
your right
Judge.
to the T.
Yes, sir.
When the green light comes on, you're gonna sign. Ready, sir? Here you go. State your name.
Joshua Green.
Oh. 17. Number 1 in our heart. Mr. Green, before the court charges burglary with an assault or battery and grand theft of a motor vehicle. Do you understand the charges?
Yes, I turn.
I understand you copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true, sir?
I understand the charges, but I don't also.
Judge, I represent him.
Okay.
My case, Your Honor.
What's it?
Judge, I represent Mr. Green. Alvin Peters speaking.
Yes, sir.
Do you remember when the judge was talking to a girl in the beginning and she was explaining how she had been given a concussion and the judge said, "Are you over it now? Tell me you're over it." That's this guy's ex now.
What would you like to tell me, Alvin?
I would like to tell you that the complaints do not actually identify or allege the elements of a criminal burglary or of a criminal theft. The complaints are essentially lacking in the essential elements of actually making those charges. Mr. Green and Ms. Hatchell actually resided together. And if you read the terms of the complaint, there are not the elements of a burglary with assault. At best, there's maybe a pushing or something, but there's not a burglary with an intent to commit an assault. And with regard to the car was a broke down car that was taken with Ms. Hatchell's knowledge to a place to be repaired and was supposed to be picked up. And so if you read the complaint for the elements of theft, of trying to deprive someone of their property, taking it away from them, that's not even alleged in this charge. So Ms. Hatchell's apparently quite upset, and she wants to.
Do you want me to give 24 hours to cure, or do you want me to set a bond?
Oh, I think a reasonable bond, if you find that there's probable cause. He turned himself in yesterday. He resolved the previous charge to a disorderly conduct. I mean, I heard some of the ex-party conversation before this all started, so I want to respond to it as fully as necessary. But he turned himself in. He worked it out to a misdemeanor. You were asking her, I think, if she's ready to separate from him. And I've certainly had the same conversation with Mr. Green.
Good.
And hopefully these two will part their ways.
Everybody can agree to get along.
Exactly. And find separate relationships. And we'll find our way through the criminal justice system without the state of Florida having to get involved. That's the ultimate goal.
See, I like that. Okay. All right. So do you want me to give 24 hours for them to cure, or do you want me to go ahead and set bonds?
No, I'm happy for you to set the bond because I think he'll meet it. And I think given the absence of the elements in the charge, it's very reasonable to give him a moderate, affordable bond.
Okay, no, that's not the way it works. Either I set a bond for the burglary with a battery, or I give 24 hours to cure. You can't have it both ways. You can't tell me, I want you to set a bond, but I'm going to argue that they don't have enough.
All right, well then I'll give you 24 hours to cure if you want it.
No,
because I'm
not giving me 24 hours to do anything else. But yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
We'll bring it back on.
Your attorney wants 24 hours.
Judge, regardless of what the probable cause is, He
Sir?
violated probation. He was put on probation, PIA,
No,
in case
I
number
understand that.
233792 CF.
We'll see him tomorrow.
I don't
Okay.
believe he violated
Can I please get a
probation,
bond? I don't care what my,
No, your attorney can't, you can't. It's either or, man.
can I? Can I make the decision and not him? Because he didn't even like, I've had no contact with him except one time. And like, I would like a bond so I can go back to work tomorrow morning. Is that okay?
You want a bond? I'll give you a bond. Okay. Bond on the burglary of the battery is 50,000. Bond on the grand theft is 5,000. I'm signing a warrant for violation of probation 24/25/81. Good luck, buddy.
Judge, how much was that bond in the grand theft?
5,000 of an automobile.
What was the court date, sir?
I don't know. How do you,
June 3rd.
what is the bond on the violation of probation, Judge?
He said without bond, sir.
Okay, and the probation is in what case, Judge?
It is in the misdemeanor case in front of Judge Grammer.
And
He
when
didn't
did
sign
he
out
enter-
to the 10th.
When did he enter that plea, Judge?
It was on the 10th.
So my point, Your Honor, is that there is no violation of probation, and you're being misrepresented by the state and by Ms. Hatchell.
Okay, well, y'all can sort all that out later. I'm just the first appearance judge.
Right, Your Honor, but I'm asking you not to hold him without bond because there is no violation of probation.
I'm gonna put a no contact order on there that they needed to have before, if they didn't.
It's the contact order to be violated in the first.
No.
Okay.
Your Honor, who's speaking? Your Honor, I would ask that the witness be sworn.
She's not testifying, Alvin. We're not having a
Well,
hearing.
She seems to be talking to you.
Well, she is talking to me.
Well, then I ask that she be sworn and be subject to cross-examination.
Do you want to do that? No, we're not gonna do that here. I'm not having a hearing, Alvin. I don't care that much. You've got the wrong judge. It's Judge Grammer and the circuit judge.
What about my?
Sir.
Go get a copy.
Yes.
So, but signed it on the.
He just said he didn't care.
I wasn't understanding. That's why there was so much stuff over
Hi,
there.
Miss Lee.
Hi.
Miss Lee, you're on my bond revocation. Yeah.
Sorry.
Is that the end of Mr. Green's case, Judge?
Yes.
Thank you.
That attorney's face, that needs to go on a coffee mug. I swear. I can't even replicate it. He looked so dopey. And he couldn't believe that the judge just held his ground against him. Wow. Oh.
All right, you're before the court on my bond revocation for a grand theft. Judge Register has ordered you held without bond. Your court date is June 10th at 9 o'clock.
Step to your right.
What does that mean?
You held that bond. When the light comes on, you're gonna sign. Next. Red X, state your name.
Davidson, before the court charged with grand theft, or I'm sorry, retail theft. You understand that?
Yeah.
Do qualify for the services of the public defender's office. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender representative. Question about that? All right, Ms. Davidson. Don't go back to Walmart for a while. Deputy, come on, history.
Got a couple of trespasses this year, a couple of sentences last year, a few sentences last year. She just got out. Trespassed last year with the VOP, Paraphernalias, VOPs, 22 cocaine possession ×2, paraphernalia, VOP, shoplifting, FTA. Goes back to 19 locally with the shoplifting.
Bond set at 5,000. No contact with Walmart. Court dates May 15th at 8:30.
Step to your right. When the green light comes on, you're gonna sign. Next. Red X, say your name.
Sharon Ash.
Goodness,
Hey. How are you doing?
I'm well. You're before the court on a fugitive from justice warrant out of the great state of Alabama.
Yes, sir.
What part of Alabama wants you back?
Marion County, about 6 hours away.
Oh no, I know where Marion County is. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, really the only question that you and I have before us today is whether or not you are the Miss Nash that Marion County, Alabama is looking for. Do you agree that you
Unfortunately,
are?
sir, yes, I am. Unfortunately, yes, I am.
It is probably in your best interest to go ahead and sign the waiver of extradition by video in my presence.
Yes, sir. I'm going to, how many days does that give them to come and, get me? Because as you see, I'm 7 months pregnant. I'm sure you don't want me no longer in jail. I'm gonna have to be.
I do see that, and we normally give a month, but obviously we're going to expedite your situation. So your return date is June 15th, but obviously we would do everything we can to get you out of here before that.
There you go. Come here.
Thank you.
Come here.
She is just one of several young women who I swear must have gotten into a bus in Alabama and hauled off to Florida because all of a sudden there was a string of women from Alabama.
Sign each copy. This is you, Alabama.
I was just told by Ms. Benson that you would hate something in court, and I'm to her.
Step over to the T. When the green light comes on, sign. State your name, ma'am.
How you doing, Ms. Swan?
Good, how are you?
I'm well.
All right.
Court charges: child abuse, domestic violence, battery, and battery. Do you understand the charges?
Yes.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advice of your rights. Is that true, ma'am?
Yes.
Based on your application, I find you qualified. First, public defender's office. I'm going to go ahead and public defender represent you. Any question about that? What brings you down here from Warrior, ma'am? Deputy, criminal history?
No history.
All right, on the child abuse, bond's 25,000. The domestic violence battery is 2,500. Simple battery is 2,500. Court date's going to be June 17th at 9 o'clock. No contact with the alleged victim except through DCF.
Step to your right to the T. When the green light comes on, sign. Sir, Miss Rodriguez declined to make your acquaintance today.
That hurts my
Hey,
feelings.
Judge, right quick, I want to make a correction for the record. Back on Joshua Green, his original CF case was transferred back to county court. That case number was actually 242581 MM, and he did violate probation on that. Just wanted to make sure.
Okay, 242581 is the one I got.
Okay, yeah, that's the one I got now too.
Okay.
You were right.
So Alvin was wrong. No, that's impossible. It's never happened. Ms. Rodriguez, does she have a criminal history?
20 hit and run, DUI, VOPs through 22, Got a battery in 17 and some older ag assault resisting with assault on a Leo in 9 and 11.
She's a scrapper. All right, her bond is 15,000. Her court date's gonna be June 13th at 9 o'clock. No contact with the alleged victim.
Yes, sir.
It didn't matter that she didn't want to make his acquaintance today. Yeah, he's gonna still do what he's got to do.
Next. Robertson. Yes, come on. Step on the red X. Here you go. State your name.
Candace Robertson.
Hold on, we'll come back to that. Ms. Robertson, you're fully court charged with child abuse and battery. Do you understand the charges?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. Based on your application, if you do qualify, I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Any question about that?
No.
What brings you down from lawyer? Same? Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Right. Deputy criminal history.
Just a 2024, I guess it was probably dealing with discharge or flight to escape out of Alabama.
All right, 25,000 child abuse, 2,500 on the battery, no contact with the alleged victims except through DCF.
What is with this?
Court date's going to be June 17th at 9 o'clock. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hey, we need to go back to Ms. Rodriguez real quick. Ms. Rodriguez is on probation in Judge Kramer's case, 24/20/49. And I'm signing a warrant for violation of probation in that. Which may be
Yes,
one Marley didn't come see me.
Yes, sir.
She's like the third or fourth from Alabama. This Alabama bus that I'm talking about, and all of them have child abuse cases. Like, what is happening?
Next. Red X. State your name.
I'm sorry to interrupt. The young lady standing at the podium at the signature mat needs to sign. This paperwork is for Robertson.
Okay, sign again. She signed from, you need to sign from Marley.
I still have it because I'm doing the warrant.
Sign first. Okay, I got you.
Thank you.
And then we'll do Marley after this one. Okay.
Ms. Miles,
Yes, sir.
Ms. Miles, you're charged with grand theft. You understand that charge? See, you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes.
All right, man, based on your application, you make too much money to qualify for the public defender's office, but the law recognizes your financial situation may change, in which case you can reapply later. You also have the option of hiring your own attorney or represent yourself. Any question about these options?
No, sir.
Deputy criminal history, Ms. Miles?
She shows no history.
What brings you down here from Georgia, man?
I was on vacation.
Come on vacation, leave on probation.
That's why I keep here.
Term politics. That's not good. Well, I'm not gonna, let's hope not. All right, bond set at 5,000, no contact with the alleged victim. Court date's gonna be June 13th at 9 o'clock. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Step to your right to the T. Next. Red X man, state your name.
All right, got it.
We started before the court on violation of probation for grand theft of an automobile. You've been ordered held without bond. Your court date's gonna be June 27th at 9 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Step to your right behind her.
If I need to slow down until you stop, I will.
Step on the red X one.
Brandon Norris. Yes, sir.
For the court, charge domestic violence, theft, assault. You understand the charges?
Yes, sir.
She give you copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, based on your application, you qualify. I'm gonna go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. You got an attorney now. Deputy Commissioner.
Out of Alabama, FTA 192223, harassment, menacing 19, obstruction, criminal mischief 15. And they show he's on probation out of Covington.
Am I crazy or did he kind of growl a little bit? I swear I heard a growl. Okay, we're going to go back just a little bit.
FTA 192223.
Oh, not far enough.
What's your name?
Brandon Dorsey. Yes, sir.
For the court, charge domestic violence, violence, assault. You understand the charges?
Yes, sir.
She give you copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, based on your application, you qualify. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. You got an attorney now.
He did.
Out of Alabama, FTA 192223, harassment, menacing 19, obstruction, criminal mischief 15. And they show he's on probation out of Covington.
I said 10,000 domestic violence battery, 5,000 domestic violence assault, no contact with the alleged victim. Court date's going to be May 15th at 8:30. Good luck, sir.
All right, just stand right here real quick.
Your Honor, is he gonna be held without
Can hear you.
bond for that VOP?
How is that possible whenever I stay with my mom and she's the one who,
In the state of Florida, once you catch that domestic till that case is done, there is gonna be no, until it gets changed by a circuit judge or whoever, it's not gonna change.
okay.
State your name.
Your Honor, Mr. Dorsey was VOP.
It's Alabama.
Alabama.
I got one out of Florida. Oh,
Where?
interstate. I apologize.
Yeah, he might be being supervised, but he's. I got no jurisdiction in Covington County, although I wish I did. Got some
He's a multi-state naughty boy.
things I might change up there. Is this Mr. Prado?
Yes, sir.
Before the court charge of trespass, resisting officer without violence, impersonating a false or giving false name to a law enforcement officer, and failing to appear on a trespass charge. You understand the charges?
You understand what you charged with?
All right. Based on your application,
Wait, I was drunk. I don't know. I didn't know I was trespassing.
Stop it.
Rolando.
Okay. Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything they can use against you. Okay.
Yes. You're right.
All right.
No more.
I'm going to go ahead and appoint a public defender to represent you. So you got an attorney now. He's going to tell you not to talk about your case too.
Okay.
Here's the deal. Court date's tomorrow. Okay. Ah, see, perhaps. All right. The trespass is 1,500. The resisting is 1,500. The false name to a law enforcement officer is 1,500. They don't know who you are.
Right.
The failure to appear is 2,500, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to see you tomorrow morning at 8:30.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Next.
They don't know who you are.
State your name, sir. There you go.
Mr. Black, how you doing, sir? I'm well. Black, police for domestic violence battery. You understand that charge, sir?
You understand what you're charged with?
All right. Based on your application, you do qualify. Go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Any question about that?
Oh, no, sir.
Deputy criminal history?
No history.
No, but I used to have Norfin trolls when I was a kid, and I did their hair like that. He inspired Jim Henson.
All right, Mr. Black, here's the deal. Who is the alleged victim to you?
My mother.
Oh my God. You said mother, right? Not brother, mother.
My mother.
Oh. Oh. God.
You hurt your mama?
Place other than with her?
You said what now?
You have another place to stay?
Oh, yes, sir, with my grandmother.
Oh, gee.
Both your mama and your grandmama need to get the leather belt out and teach you to have some respect.
All right, man. You need to report to the pretrial release office after court tomorrow. Court is tomorrow, May 15th at 8:30. No contact directly, indirectly, or through a third party, the alleged victim in this case. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Dude, not your mama. Come on. Good luck, buddy.
Step to your right to the T. When the light comes on, sign. Next. Red Xer. Face the TV, state your name.
Ray McLean.
Mr. McLean, you're fully court charged fraud, swindle, defrauding an operator of a food operation and or lodging accommodation. That's heinous, isn't it? That's a lot. We just called it defrauding an innkeeper and it encompasses everything. But okay. I understand you've been giving copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true, sir?
Can you repeat that, Your Honor?
You've been advised of your rights today? You got a copy of your paperwork?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, based on your application, I found that you do qualify. I'm gonna go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Question about that?
No, Your Honor.
Try to dine and dash out of Hooters, allegedly? Allegedly?
Allegedly, yes.
Oh, wow. Wow. The wings are good out here. Deputy criminal history.
Just a DUI in 17, that's it, out of Alabama.
Oh, pretty good. Yeah. Bond set 2,500. Court date is May 15th at 8:30. Good luck, buddy. No, no contact with who.
Step to your right to the T.
Don't want to write that on.
When the green light comes on, sign. Next.
Why would you go to? No.
Here you go. State your name, sir.
I could do a whole. I could do a whole episode. Let's get picked up on something and not doing it. No, I'm not doing it. Nope. I am not going to do it. Nobody's going to hear me pontificate about the business model that is Hooters. Okay. All right. Mr. Lockwood, how you doing, sir?
Pretty good. How about yourself, sir?
Better than I deserve, I promise, especially since I'm self-contained. I'm doing a halfway decent job of keeping my inner monologue inner. It's kind of scary today, isn't it, Ms. Fanbrook?
Ooh.
I have like 6 opportunities to just absolutely go off on a tangent, and I have just stayed the course. I've done so well.
That's growth. That's growth.
Thank you. And you know what? And the fact that you recognize, I appreciate that. It also helps that I'm covering for Judge Grammer, so I'm trying to do better on his watch. If it was my day, I would just be ranting and raving. But I'm not going to do that. Mr. Lyford, you're fully court charged with domestic violence battery. I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
All right, this is from back in December of last year, I see. Based on your application, I find that you do qualify. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you, so you have an attorney now. Any questions about that?
No, sir.
Deputy, do we have a criminal history, Mr. Lyford?
21 was a controlled substance, paraphernalia, and a DUI, and a domestic in 20, and that's it.
All right, Ms. Lyford. Bond set at $5,000. no contact directly, indirectly, or through a third party of the alleged victim. Your court date's going to be tomorrow, May 15th at 8:30. Good luck, sir.
All right, step to your right to the T.
Yeah. I may not make it the last 5 cases, but I'm screwed. Doing good. Steve, that's the kind of reinforcement I need. Positive reinforcement. You're doing great. And I got this one over here telling me that Hooters has good wings.
Right.
I'm just like, no, what'd you say? Oh, how you doing, Mr. Davis? Was that Floyd?
Yeah, you're doing great.
Floyd, have you ever had let me ask you a question, Floyd. Have you ever had the urge to scream, stop talking when I'm the one talking? Because I've felt it. So I know Ms. Fambrose felt it. All right, Mr. Davis, you're before the court charged of possession of meth, possession of paraphernalia, and a violation of financial responsibility causing your driver's license to be suspended. You understand those charges? You got me muted, Ms. Fambrose.
My name is not me.
Oh, Davis says that he bonded.
Wait, how do you bond?
I already called and asked that, and then they say he bonded. That came from warrants.
Oh, really? Probably all of it. I've only done 5 on them. All right. Is this Mr. Mathis?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Mathis, before the court, charged with these new codes: false ID to a law enforcement officer, petty theft, and felony retail theft. You understand those charges?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. Based on your application, I find that you do qualify. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you, so you have an attorney now. Any question about that, sir?
No, sir.
Yeah, history?
Somewhere else in Florida this year was at criminal mischief, FTA times 2 and 23, DWLSR third 22, grand theft 21, uttering of false 21, grand theft 18, 19. You have some parole violations, controlled substances, and a trespass in 19.
Bond's 5,000 on the petty theft, but because of priors, it's now a 3rd-degree felony. On the false name to a law enforcement officer is 5,000, and the felony retail theft is 5,000. No contact with the alleged victims. Court date's going to be June 3rd at 9 o'clock. Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
Step to your right to the T. When that light goes off and comes back on, sign.
Okay.
Next.
Chamber takes away 15 minutes, and that made it even worse. Made it
What you
even
say
worse.
about my mama?
I know nothing. Nothing
Oh,
at all,
okay.
ma'am.
Next.
I know better. I ain't going there.
State
You
your
watch
name,
me
sir.
David Van Eden.
Mr. Van Etten, you're before the court charged of domestic violence battery with strangulation and obstructing or tampering with a witness. Do you understand those charges? I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true, sir? All right, sir. You've indicated you're going to hire your own attorney to represent yourself. Is that how you're going to proceed?
Hire an attorney, sir.
All right. Deputy criminal history?
No history, sir.
Oh, fine set 10,000 domestic violence battery by strangulation, 5,000 tampering, no contact directly, indirectly, or through a third party with the alleged victim. Court date's going to be June 17th at 9 o'clock.
All right, step to your right to the T. When the green light comes on, sign. Next. Red X, state your name.
William Story.
Mr. Story, you're before the court on violation of probation for carrying concealed weapon or firearm. Judge Register, you understand that charge, sir?
Yes, sir.
Judge Register is order you held without bond. Your court date is June 12th at 9 o'clock. Good luck, sir.
Step behind him at the signature pad. Next. Mm-hmm. Red X, sir. State your name.
Riley Bernard.
Mr. Bernard, you're before the court charged with driving under the influence with damage, leaving the scene of an accident with damage, and driving license suspended or revoked. You understand the charges?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
All right, so you've indicated you're going to hire your own attorney to represent yourself. Is that how you're going to proceed?
Yes, sir.
Deputy, come on in.
22 paraphernalia, no valid, couple of recommits. 21 grand theft of a controlled substance, grand thefts, paraphernalia. 20 some juvenile charges, 18 less than 20 times 2 in paraphernalia.
Bond set at 7,500 on the DUI, 7,500 on leaving the scene, 5,000 on the DWLSR. No alcohol while you're on release. Court date's going to be May 15th at 8:30.
Step to your right to the T. Next. Red X, state your name.
Rodney Rodriguez.
Mr. Rodriguez, for the board, charges criminal mischief ×2. You have no charges?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. That's true?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. Based on your application, as long as you do qualify for the service of the public defender's office, I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Any question about that?
No, sir.
Jeff, your criminal history, Mr. Rodriguez?
Nothing since 09, and that was a DUI.
Two felonies. Cars. Motorcycle, expedition. All right, bond set 10,000 on each. No contact with the alleged victim. Court date's gonna be June 3rd, 9 o'clock. Good luck, sir.
Step to your right to the T. When the light comes on, sign.
Court. You're charged with fleeing and eluding, reckless driving, no valid driver's license, and use of without consent.
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. You've indicated you don't want a public defender. Is that the case?
I do.
Okay, I think that'd be an excellent thing is for you to apply for a public defender. So let's get that done, okay?
Okay.
So they're gonna give you a copy of paperwork and get you to fill that out so that you'll have a public defender on board to help you navigate the system now that they've waived you to adult court.
Yes, sir.
All right. Deputy, criminal history?
Just juvenile, 22, burglary, false ID, petty theft, and another false ID.
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna place monetary bonds on the fleeing and eluding of 5,000. The reckless driving is 1,000. The no valid driver's license is 1,000. The fraudulent use of ID.
Your Honor.
Yeah, yeah.
I was informed that the fleeing and eluding that was charged as a 3rd-degree felony has been elevated to a 2nd-degree fleeing and eluding with a 15-year maximum.
Okay, well, we've got another issue that I've got to address. And so I'm going to also allow the Bay County Sheriff's Office to evaluate and if necessary, Baker Act, Mr. Hoke. So he's got 5,000, 1,000, 1,000, 500, but maybe release the Baker. Court date's gonna be June the 17th. Fill out that paperwork, sir, so just get you an attorney.
Yes, sir.
Step to your right to the T.
Another question?
We can hear you.
Okay. So how do I stay or like can my mom find me out or like how does that work?
Well, it depends on your mom, I guess. If your mom wants to bond you out, she can bond you out.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, can she do? Like, I have a bond.
Yes.
What did you say?
7,500.
7,500. Okay.
Give us 1 second, sir.
Yes, give us 1 second so we can say, Palmyra Productions, I'm so happy you're here. We've all missed you so much, Palmy.
There you go, sir. You can call 5390 X. Here you go. State your name.
James Nixon.
Court charged 2 counts of sexual assault on a victim under the age of 18. You understand the charges?
Yes, sir.
Copies of paperwork and advise your rights. That's true.
What's
Got a copy of your paperwork?
Yes, sir, I do.
You know your rights.
Based on your application, finally you do qualify for the service of the Public Defender's Office. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the Public Defender to represent you. Any question about that?
No, thank you.
You're welcome. Bond's $1 million. Court date's June 13th at 9 o'clock.
Is it 500 apiece on these also?
Well, it's composite because it came in as 2 counts.
10 votes. All right, step to your right. Give us 1 second again, sir.
$1 million bond.
State your name.
Not guilty.
Your name is not guilty?
No, my name is William John Telker. I'm saying I'm not guilty.
Okay, all right.
And I need to speak with a federal marshal about protective custody due to stalking in y'all's town, which y'all may or may not be aware of.
I can get one better. We may or may not.
All right, I asked for that yesterday, so I imagine you'll work it out when you get time.
Okay. Well, Mr. Tucker, you're with less than 20 grams of marijuana, resisting officer without violence, and disorderly.
Not guilty, thank you.
You're welcome. Deputy, criminal history.
Okay, we're done?
No.
We're done?
20 was a criminal mischief over. Georgia was a false ID in 20. Malicious burning 16 locally. Grand theft, resisting, battery, and disorderly 14.
Sounds funny.
All right, 5,000, 2,500, 2,500, May 20th, 1 o'clock. Now we're done.
All right. Oh, a federal marshal.
Come on,
Chris Mack.
Then come on.
I'll call Chris Mack.
I cannot. Next.
Yes, ma'am.
State your name, sir.
What did we do yesterday? So they're going to take this off. He's ROR'd on this because he found no problem. So on yesterday's charge, he was ROR'd. On the out of county warrant they served him with, I'm assuming it's the probation violation. Because yeah, this is out of Tallahassee. So, all right, Mr. Ruff Schneider, you're for the court on an out of county warrant out of Leon County for violation of probation. Leon County has requested the honor of your presence. We're going to hold you without bond. Let's see. Return date's going to be June. Okay. I'm going to go about 3 weeks. So June 7th.
All right. Step to your right to the T.
I'm not really following it. So what does that mean?
He's giving them to June the 7th to come pick you up.
Oh, they have to come in.
Mm-hmm.
How do I get my vehicle and so forth? Do I?
Do a power of attorney for somebody else to come get it. Step on the T.
All right. Thanks, sir.
When the green light comes on, sign. State your name, ma'am.
Trina Boyers.
For the court on a failure to pay fine for what was originally possession of paraphernalia charge.
Yes, sir. I thought they consolidated that whenever I got my license back. They told me that they were gonna make that civil. So that was my understanding whenever this took place. I had no idea that there was a warrant out.
Okay, well, you've been sentenced to 30 days in jail, but you may purge out upon payment of $550.
Step to your right to the T. When the light comes on, sign. State your name.
Had to vote, right?
I was looking for the.
For the court charge, driving license suspended or revoked. You understand the charge?
I didn't hear what
You understand what you're charged with?
Yes.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true, ma'am?
Yes.
You going to represent yourself or are you going to hire an attorney?
I don't know yet.
Okay, well. Either one of those things, you can worry about the vote.
They broke up.
Somebody's got to mute their mic or something. We need to know if you want a public defender, because if you do, we need you to fill out the appropriate paperwork so we can determine if you qualify.
All right.
Deb, come on, Ms. Boatwright.
She has a hold on what county?
Citrus.
Citrus County has a hold on.
All right. Bond is 500. That allows her to get credit for the time fire case. Court date's gonna be May 20th. Good luck, Ms. Boatwright.
All right. Step to your right to the T. When the green light comes on, sign. Next, red X, state your name.
Angela Calvin?
Ms. Calvin, you fully court possession of cocaine, possession of paraphernalia,
Yes, sir.
false information to a law enforcement officer, resisting officer without violence, and a violation of probation for possession of controlled substance times 2 and grand theft. You understand those charges, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
All right, ma'am. On the possession of cocaine, bond is 5,000. Paraphernalia is 1,000. False information to a law enforcement officer is 1,500. I think that double tapped her. The resisting officer without violence is 1,500. Those will probably be consolidated in one case number or one count. And you've been ordered held without bond by Judge Gay on the VOP. Your court date on the felonies will be June 3rd at 9 o'clock. On the false information to a law enforcement officer and the resisting, your court date is May 20th at 1 o'clock.
Next. State your name.
Sure, Garner.
Trying to report on a fugitive justice warrant out of the state of Georgia. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
From Cairo?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. That's how you know they're really from Cairo. They don't say Cairo, it's Cairo. Ma'am, the only thing that you and I have really to talk about is whether or not you're the Farrah Eve Griner that Georgia is looking for. If you agree that you are, it's probably in your best interest to go ahead and sign the waiver letter, putting the clock to come get you. Otherwise, just sitting on dead time, waiting for them to go through the process of getting a governor's warrant.
Yes, sir.
What do you want to do?
Sign the waiver.
All right. Sign the 5 copies of the waiver, 5 video. That puts the state of Georgia, so I believe best thing they was second in the SEC, wasn't it? Oh, no, the Orange Bowl. I'm sorry. How could I? It's not like it was a close game or anything. 63-3.
Yeah.
100 days? 100 days to college football. And then we're that much closer to deer season.
One more step back to X.
All right, June 17th is going to be our return date. That's a Monday. Check.
Yes, sir. All right, step to the T.
I
When the light comes on, sign. State your name.
Ms. Lewis, you're fully court for aggravated assault. You understand the charge, ma'am?
Yes.
I understand you get copies of paperwork and advice to your right. Is that true?
I'm sorry, what was that?
You've been advised of your rights today?
Have you been advised of your rights today?
All right, ma'am. Based on your application, you make too much money to qualify for a public defender, but the law recognizes your financial situation may change, in which case you can reapply. You also have the option of hiring your own attorney or represent yourself.
No history.
All right, Ms. Lewis, do you have someplace you can stay other than the address that you share with this gentleman?
Yes, my mother lives about 2 hours away.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna set a monetary bond of 10,000. No contact with the alleged victim. Court date's gonna be June the 27th at 9 o'clock.
Step to your right to the T. When the light comes on, sign.
Is he still being stalked? Are you still stalking him, Ms. Fanbro?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, okay. We on the record. You know, I'm not gonna talk.
Why stop now? Well, his lungs are healthy. All right, Miss Allen, how you doing?
All right.
Ma'am, you're looking for a violation of probation for grand theft. Petty theft is a felony. Petty theft is a felony. And introduction to contraband. You have seen those charges?
Yes, sir.
Judge Stevenson is listening to Wisdom's already held up on. It is June the 26th at 9 o'clock.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Step to your right to the T. When the green light comes on, sign. Next. Red X, ma'am. State your name.
Ms. Ms. Hewitt, before a violation of probation rule was originally in possession of methamphetamine charge. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
All right, ma'am. You've been ordered held without bond. Your court date is going to be June 26th at 9 o'clock. Good luck.
Sunday, step to your right. Hewitt, step on the T. When that light goes off and comes back on, you'll sign. Next. Red X, sir. State your name.
Montez Wheeler. Mr. Wheeler, you're fully court on what was originally a driving license been revoked that was in front of Judge Grammer. In that case, you have failed to pay your fine. Judge Grammer sentenced you to 15 days, may purge out upon payment of $400.
All right, thank you.
Step to your right. Wait. Hewitt, sign again. Senzik paid the fine. All right, now you step on. That light goes off and comes back on, you sign.
I have not seen an inmate wearing pink pajamas before.
Next. Red X, sir. State your name.
Wilbon.
Mr. Wilbon, you're for the court on a trespass, a violation of pretrial release for a trespass, a failure to appear on a pretrial for trespass. You understand the charge, sir?
Yes, sir.
Seeing you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights, is that true?
Excuse me?
Got a copy of your paperwork.
Yes, sir.
Were you advised of your rights today?
All right, Mr. Wilbon, based on your application, I find that you do qualify. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you so you have an attorney now. Bond is $500 on the trespass, the new trespass. Your court date's going to be May 20th at 1 o'clock. On the violation of pretrial release and the failure to appear, you've got $2,500 bond on each. Your court date is June 4th at 9 o'clock.
Step on the T. When the light comes on, sign for your copy. Next. Red X, state your name, sir.
Kyle Jones.
Mr. Jones, you're for the court charge. Petty theft, you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true, sir?
Yes, sir.
Based on your application, you do qualify. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Any question about that?
Yes, sir. I have court, June 17th already, so.
That doesn't sound good.
No.
Let me get the piece of paper that I need. Case number? This is Mr. Jones.
All right. You say they have all the.
CF?
CF, along with 241590 CF.
All right, Mr. Edward, or Mr. Jones. On the petty theft, bonds $2,500, your court date's gonna be May 20th, 10 o'clock. No contact with target. And in case 24,675 and 24,1590, I'm revoking your release. Good luck, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Step on the T.
Okay, so oh shoot, that was the order chart. Okay, so black or striped is general pop, yellow is low risk or the ones who need to go to a drunk tank. Orange is also gen pop. Red is high risk. It doesn't say anything about pink. Yeah. So, I don't know why she was in pink.
When the green light comes on, sign. Next. State your name.
David Augusto.
Mr. Augusto, you're fully court charged with misuse of 911. Do you understand the charge?
I'm sorry, I can't hear.
Do you understand what you're charged with?
Yes, I do.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true, sir?
Yes.
Based on your application, finds you do qualify. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Any question about that?
He gave you a public defender. He gave you a public defender. No history.
Mr. Augusto, you gonna show up in court if I let you out?
Yes.
That's ready. May 20th, 1 o'clock, RR.
It's up to your right to the T. When the green light comes on, sign. Next. Red X, sir. Face the TV and state your name.
Joshua Rivera.
Mr. Rivera, before the court, charged with battery. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
Simple battery, never simple. I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Based on your application, I find that you do qualify. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender representative. So you have a turn. Question about that?
No.
Deputy, criminal history?
21, tampering with the witness in domestic. Pennsylvania 15, controlled substance disorderly and ag assault.
Bond set at 5,000, no contact directly, indirectly, or through a third party alleged victim. Court date is May 20th at 1 o'clock.
Step to your right to the T. Next. Red X, sir. State your name.
John Straub.
Mr. Straub, before the court charged with leaving the scene of an accident. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true, sir?
No.
No? You haven't been advised of your
No,
rights?
I didn't get any paperwork.
What's in your pocket right now?
This is what they gave, just now gave me.
Yeah, that's what he's
Okay.
asking you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm sorry. Yes,
No,
sir.
you're good. All right. Based on your application, I find that you do qualify. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Any question about that?
No, sir.
Deputy, criminal history?
19, opium delivery cell schedule 3, use of 2A, 18 DWLSR, 16 another DWLSR, goes back to 19 with the DWLSR and the battery.
Bond set at 5,000, court date's May 20th at 1 o'clock. Good luck, sir.
Step to your right to the T. State your name, sir. Callahan refused, I'm sorry. He's been here about a couple of days this week.
Yeah, criminal history?
Callahan? Yeah, he's in custody presently on controlled substance, aggravated stalking, resisting, conditional release violations. Earlier this year, 2 domestic stalkings, 21 controlled substance, marijuana, criminal mischief, illegal use of credit cards, goes back to 20 locally with the domestic ag. You have Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and Georgia.
All right, I'm going to add a $5,000 bond on this case. This court date's going to be June 3rd at 9 o'clock. Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right, now say your name, sir.
Mr. Batten, before the court on a fugitive from justice warrant out of the state of Georgia. The only issue before you and me is whether or not you're the James Deshaun Batten that Georgia's looking for. If you agree that you are, it is probably in your best interest to go ahead and sign the waiver of extradition, putting Georgia on the clock to come get you. Otherwise, you risk sitting on dead time waiting for the go to the process of getting a.
Oh, yes, sir.
All right, if you want to sign, step to your left, sign the 5 copies of waiver extradition, 5 video.
Over here, over here.
There you go.
Sign each copy right there.
Yeah. Neither. It's the one that makes me happy. Look, I had a high school football. The band, if you ever walk up to the line of scrimmage, I don't see you doing this, you are running gassers. I mean, it's fair. It's fair. Fair point. You go the wrong way one time on a play. Eye in the sky never lies. Video. That's the worst thing they could ever done in football.
All right, step back.
All right, so your return date's gonna be June 17th. Hopefully, come get you long before that, okay?
Yeah, what?
Your return date is June the 17th, but he hopes they'll come get you long before that. He has to give them time to come get you.
So what? If they don't come get me by June 17th.
He'll come back the first appearance and they gotta tell us why. All right, step on it. Wait, step on the T. When the green light comes on, sign.
Oh my gosh, you guys. So that shocked face that I had for so long there was I typed the phrase, I loved Sheriff Joe Arpaio. It got red X'd. So that's when I thought that it was censoring his name or sheriff. No. What it was censoring was the phrase, I loved that. Because I was going to type, I loved that, and then type Sheriff Joe Arpaio, separately. And I loved that got struck. I'm telling y'all, the censorship that it won't let creators type in the chat. And I don't know if it's StreamYard or if it's YouTube or if it's, the collective powers between the two. But I have so many comments that I try to type to y'all, or funny jokes that I try to type, and they will not go through. No, it'll work for you guys. It goes through for you guys because you're just on YouTube. But I'm using a streaming software. And so I don't know if it's YouTube telling the streaming software that it's not allowed, or if it's the streaming software platform that is being so ridiculous. I don't know which.
State your name, sir.
Mr. McNamara, before the court, charged with possession of a short-barreled firearm, possession of of butanidol, possession of paraphernalia, trafficking in meth, altering identification or serial number from a firearm, possession of new or legend drug without a script, possession less than 20 grams of marijuana, possession of cocaine, possession of alprazolam, and possession of oxycodone. Do you understand those charges, sir?
Not exactly, no.
Not whether you did it, do you understand?
Yeah, I don't even know what happened with things with her.
Can't take the AR pistol, put a stock on it. That's the problem. AR pistol with a forearm brace, that's okay. But an AR pistol with a multi-position stock.
It's the same thing.
You can also take a Kong, one of those black Kong chew toys. Yeah. The medium is perfect. You slide it over there and it just snugs right up. Yeah. And the good thing about the Kong is it also kind of grabs onto your whatever fabric you're wearing, and so it kind of keeps it in place. It's really a great situation. It doesn't move at all. Not that I would have ever shot a short barrel rifle like that. No, haven't even seen one. All right. God, they have also, Mr. McNamara, filed a Nebia motion, which means that they are requesting proof that any monetary funds put up for collateral for a bond must have proof that it comes from a legitimate, legal, lawful source. All right. Yeah, Mr. McNamara.
19 marijuana, cocaine, paraphernalia, 17 locally less than 20 in a DWLSR. And that's it.
All right. On the possession of short barrel firearm, bond's 15,000. The trafficking in butanidol is 100,000. The paraphernalia is 1,000. The trafficking in methamphetamine is 150,000. The altering a weapon is 5,000. The new religion drug is 5,000. The possession less than 20 grams of marijuana is 5,000. The cocaine is 10,000. The alprazolam is 10,000. The oxycodone is 15,000. Random UAs, court date's going to be June 13th at 9 o'clock, and I'm granting the Nebia.
Step to your right to the T. State your name.
Mr. Shepherd.
Mr. Shepherd, you're for the court charge of fleeing and eluding and reckless driving. Do you understand those charges?
Yes, sir.
All right. I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. True? Based on your application, if you do qualify, I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender representative so you have an attorney now. Question about that, sir?
No, sir.
No history, sir.
Oh.
Okay, thank you.
Well, nobody got hurt. Let's just look at the positive, right? Bond set at 15,000 on fleeing and looting, 5,000 on the reckless. Court date's gonna be June 7th at 9 o'clock. You took a bad speeding ticket and turned it into a felony. Congratulations.
Step to your right to the T. When the light comes on, sign. Next.
Oh, he had to get that in.
Red X, sir. State your name.
David Refuse.
Mr. Refuse, you're full court charged with violation of probation for possession of 4 times 5. Do you understand that, those charges?
Yes, sir.
You've indicated you're gonna hire your own attorney to represent yourself. Is that how you're gonna proceed?
Steve Meadows is my attorney.
Okay. All right, Judge Gay has already held out bond. Your court date is June 5th at 9 o'clock. Good luck.
Thanks, sir.
Step. Next. Red X, state your name.
Alfonso Johnson.
Mr. Johnson, you for the court on an out-of-county warrant. Let's see where this is from. Let's see where they trying to get you back to. Franklin County. Franklin County has requested the honor of your presence. They've asked us to hold you, get you transported back over there so that Judge Schuler. No. Hold without? Yeah. Okay. So we're going to hold you for Franklin County. Ask the Bay County Sheriff's Office to get you back over to Apalachicola as soon as possible. Let me see what a good date would be. Has he come back before?
Sir? Sir?
Is this your first appearances on this, for this?
Over here, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is. Showing it's been here before? I was showing it first. June 7th is going to be the return date, but hopefully he'll be, oh yeah, we skipped Wilson. I'm sorry. What happened to Wilson?
Wilson got picked up this morning before day.
That's why.
All right, you step on your T.
That's what your problem. I got it. No, you. I knew which one I was on. I heard him say.
Next.
There's your problem.
Next.
Petty.
Step on the red X.
Mr.
Say
Petty,
your name.
Sir, you're full court on an out-of-county warrant for a BOP charge for DUI in Calhoun County. You understand that, sir?
Yes.
Judge Grover has set your bond at $10,000. Can you make that?
Nope.
All right, man. We're gonna hold you for Calhoun County and get you over there to Blunt Sound as quickly as possible, okay?
Yes, sir. Today.
All right, June 7th, your return date, but you should be long gone by then. Miss Fambro can walk you back hometown by. She can get on her way to Tallahassee. She can just drop you off.
What I'm going over there for? My kids are back. School's out.
Stay true.
I'm just saying. For what?
I don't know.
Sign again, Johnson.
Trust me, I don't.
Sign it again. Hold on, she said. Hold on, she said.
Stop. She's behind.
Okay, he can sign now.
Johnson.
Go ahead.
Good help is so hard.
All right, step to your right.
These two are so cute together. They really are.
Now you step over, Mr. Petty. When the light goes off and comes back on, you'll sign it. And we're good. Y'all have a great weekend.
If y'all didn't realize it, that was 3 different, yeah, 3. There, 1, 2, 3. That was 3 different Judge Van hearings. I kind of like took the best and most fun stuff out of each that I could find. So I don't think Mr. Burns really liked that. He did not think that that was excellent. All right, you guys. That was a lot of fun. Oh my gosh. I had a blast. especially our undercover agent. Oh, Fozzie, I'm so happy. He's one of my favorites too, and I've got quite a bit of him archived. So, you know, every once in a while, we're just gonna, whenever we miss Judge Van, we're gonna take a little trip down memory lane. Like I said, those ones were all from May. So, yeah, actually, I get to work on the merch store. Got to remake all of our merch from scratch. But the nice thing is, it'll have the YouTube button that for Visit Merch Store. It'll now be integrated with YouTube. I'm going with one that's set up with YouTube. So, but I do know, usually some very wonderful people from chat are in Discord. So y'all might want to go on over to the Discord, play some games, hang out, talk. And I will see you all tomorrow. Be safe, be well, sleep sweet, and much love.